Howdy, this is Mackenzie Franklin from SideGame LLC here in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different but a little bit fun. We're going to be looking at 1 and 10-star reviews of some of the games in the Board Game Geek Top 100. And it's going to be your job to guess what these games are. So, can you do it? Let's find out. So our first game is a 1-star review, and you'll notice I'm kind of covering some things with my face and just kind of with the positioning of the camera, but you can follow along. Number 1, my 1-star review from Kiss G, Run in Wet Concrete. Leave treasure where you found it and die from boredom in fiddle hell. This is the honest summary of the game. We'll stop there. This is pretty crazy. So that's our 1-star review. Thank you, Kiss G. And our 10-star from Pomina, my most favorite game. I played this with my SO and it's the best. Tried playing with a 4-player group and it was fun, but nobody has the time to commit 1 day a week. Recommend using the app for the voice acting. It's incomparable to any game I've ever played, and I will always remember this. Any ideas? 3, 2, 1. This is going to be Gloomhaven. So I think she's meaning the Foreteller app, and I have to agree with her. Foreteller app really made this experience that much better. I really enjoyed this game. Up next, here's the 1-star. Talk About Milking. This one's going to be a lot harder. Thank you, Tegarend. And our 10-star from Joss Cuban, Unplayed. Helpful. Good luck on this one. I'd be really surprised if any of you got this. Any ideas? 3, 2, 1. This is Pandemic Iberia. Some of you got that right? So, unfortunately, it's a kind of a common thing. A lot of 10-stars reviews will say Unplayed, which is wild. Up next, our 1-star review. I will say this as many times as I must. Cooperative games without cooperation limits are simply bad games. Play only if you want to play with people that don't really feel like making decisions themselves, aka gaming, but still want to enjoy a game night with you. This is from Nactra. So this person is really just criticizing the whole game's design. And then our 10-star review inversely says, played with just my wife and I. It was our undisputed favorite game while we played it. And I really agree with Unstuffed Whale here. This is how I felt when playing this game. And this, any ideas? 3, 2, 1. Got him! It's another Pandemic game. So this is Pandemic Legacy Season 1. So, a little bit easier to maybe potentially get that one. Up next, here's the number 1 rating. Tedious and boring. Another game like Scythe that looks great, but I have no interest to even see again. Mystic Mouse, ooh, vicious. And our 10-star review from Charles38, awesome, a perfect economic game. Acceptable complexity to get in or teach new players, but so many possibilities and strategies that it will stay interesting for a very long time. A little bit more clues in this one. Any ideas? 3, 2, 1, it is Brass Birmingham. And I absolutely agree. I think this has one of the most simple rule sets for a really deep and rewarding economic game. Really like this game. Up next, our 1-star review. I have 2 that I'd like to add. So the first one is from Stop the Clock Games. No game in here. Just distracts you for 4 hours, and it's pretty expensive. And the other person says, too many cards, too large a tableau, too many resources, too many actions. Simply too much for me. Feels bloated, and it is exhausting. I will never ask to play this, but will occasionally play when asked. This is Midna 2003. Whew. Strong opinions there. And then our 10-star review. Yeah, this person accepts the flaws. Can you say bling bling? Plays best with drafting variant to mitigate luck of the draw. Now this was a huge clue for you if you know this game. Any ideas? 3, 2, 1. This is Terraforming Mars. I really like this game and I agree. I think the drafting is the best way to play. Up next, here's our 1-star review. Luck, unbalanced factions, fiddly, lots of mini-rules, runaway leader problem. The theme is strong, but I do not care for the theme if the gameplay is bad. And I actually do agree with this review, but maybe not just for this game as a whole. But I think a game could have a good theme, but if the gameplay is bad, I don't want to play that. Thank you, Vitolono. And then our 10-star review from Aka97, this is the apex of board game experiences for me. I was even reluctant to purchase the expansion. Wouldn't want to spoil it. That's really strong praise where you're kind of scared to throw an expansion because you love the base game so much. Let's go ahead and see what it is. Any guesses? 3, 2, 1. This is Twilight Imperium 4th edition. So I haven't played Twilight Imperium 4th Edition. I played 3rd a couple of times, but have not got a chance to play this one. So this is one I'm excited to try. Up next, we have 1-star review, broken game. You can lose setting it up. And inversely, the 10-star, just got this for Christmas. It's really good. Thank you, Sir Critic. And we have Martha here. She says, really fun. She's not even sure if she likes it that much, which is interesting for such a high review. But I'd like to add this one because I thought it was funny. Any guesses on this one? A little bit more challenging here. The negative review might help you out. 3, 2, 1. I got you again. It's another copy of Pandemic. This is just base Pandemic, though. Up next, we have from Rhodius Prime. He says, ooh, card drawing anxiousness. You build something, teaches probability, balance short-term versus long-term strategy, very customizable. But the cons, lots of prep, favors card counting types, theme is weak. Another person says, 1 star. Coworker once suggested I must be communist for hating this game. I think I can live with that. I just thought these were great. One's more helpful for the other, clearly. And then our 10-star review. Easily one of my favorite games of all time. This variability and replayability this game has, once you get a couple expansions, let alone all of them, is just amazing. Now, I am rounding 9.5s to 10s because I do think this is a good comment. And any guesses? 3, 2, 1. It is Dominion. And the last one we're going to talk about today. Here's the 1-star. Worst game I've played. One person reads. Other people try guard to pay attention to boring fact-based text pages long and hope to retain anything. We generally didn't. Love the books, but thus doesn't translate at all. Ooh. And then our 10-star review. This actually has turned out to be an amazing deductive gameplay experience. One of my favorites and so well done. It's a shame that without expansions, you only get to play it 10 times. Lots of little hints here. Any guesses? 3, 2, 1. This is going to be Sherlock Holmes Consulting Detective. And that's it for this round. How many did you get right? Do you like this style of video? Do you think I should do the 1 and 10-star or maybe make separate lists with one of each? I don't know. This was just something that I thought would be fun to try. And if it's something you enjoy, I'd love to keep doing something like this. So let me know what you think in the comments. Please tell me how well you did. And thanks so much for watching. SideGame Strong.